This is my latest tutorial. I'm calling it the Easy Breezy Spring Top. What do you think? It is so easy. I really enjoyed making this piece and I love it. It fits really, really well. And this is it. So I hope you try it out. It's really easy. I made it in like maybe 2 days. But I have a tutorial here for you, so I hope you try it out and let me know if if you get a chance to make one, take some pictures and post them on the Craving Crochet Facebook group. So on with the tutorial. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to this new tutorial for this pretty light spring/summer top. And I am using this Yarnspirations Super Value Big Stripes in the colorway of, it is called Deep Seas. I don't know if you can see that. It's a medium 4 acrylic yarn, and it recommends using a 5mm hook, I believe, which I have right here. And it's 5 ounces, 142 grams, approximately 252 yards. And this was some winnings that I received from Karen Pruden. Let's Kiss and Make Up. No, Let's Stitch and Make Up. It sounds like she's saying let's kiss and make up. So I have 2. Hopefully I have enough. So the pattern that I'm using says to make a chain of multiples of 3. So I measured myself. So I'm going to do, I measured like my whole body, chest, waist, and hips, and then I measured a top that I wear that I feel looks really nice. I like the way it looks on me. So I measured like the bottom part of it, and I measured 56 centimeters front and 56 centimeters back. So I'm going to use that as my measurement. I recommend that you do make measurements. You do measure yourself and measure yourself with your bra and your undies to get the most accurate measurements and to get the best fit. So hopefully this will work out. So I'm going to do 56 centimeters, and I'm going to stretch the yarn so that it's tight, not loose, at 56 centimeters, because the top that I'm wearing at 56 centimeters fits nice and comfy, and it drapes nice. It's not too tight, so I don't want it to be overly large, and I don't want it to be too tight. So I'm going to go ahead and make multiples of 3. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to measure it and make sure that it's nice and tight when it gets to the 56 centimeter mark, and then I'll show you how to start working on this top, the pattern. So I will be back. Meet you back. Okay, so I'm back. This is my chain, and I did a chain of 60. So you're going to work this, we're going to work this in one piece. So this is starting from the bottom. We're going to go up and then go all the way around to the back. So this is my my foundation row, and it is a chain of 60. I measured it, and when I did it nice and tightly, it went to 56 centimeters perfectly. So that's the measurement I'm going to use. So I'll show you the next step. Okay, so in order to start this pattern, what we need to do is we make a single crochet in the second chain from hook. So that's my first chain, that's my second chain. So I'm going to go ahead and make a single crochet in the second chain from the hook, just like this. Okay, then you make a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3, and then you go into the next chain right beside that you just did the single crochet. You make another single crochet in there. Okay, and then you're just going to repeat this. So you're going to skip the next stitch, the next chain that you worked in. So we did one in that chain. We're going to skip this chain, then we're going to go into the next chain. So again, it's the second chain from where you just previously worked, and you're going to make a single crochet just like that. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go into the next chain beside it, make another single crochet. So that's two patterns. And then we are going to skip the next chain. So you're not going to go work in that chain, but you're going to work in the following chain. So not this one, but this one. It's hard to see. This one. Oh. So not this one, but this one. We're going to make a single crochet in there. So I would recommend that you chain loosely maybe. So we made our single crochet in there. You're going to chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Skip the next chain. No, sorry, no, not skip the next chain. You're going to single crochet in the next chain. Sorry. Just like that. See how the pattern is coming? It's a really cute, beautiful pattern. And I think it's going to look really nice. So now we skip the next one. Then you go into the next one. Make your single crochet. Just like that. Make a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, running out of yarn. Go into the next chain. Make a single crochet. And just keep doing this pattern all the way to the end of the row. And I'll meet you at the end of the row and I'll show you what the next step is. Okay, so I'm almost at the end of the row. I just want to show you how to end this row, our first foundation row, and start the new one. I can't wait till this yarn starts. Oh, it's starting to change color now. Yay! That's the beauty of the stripes, right? You're going to get like a nice pattern throughout, different colors, right? Without having to change yarn. That's the beauty of these Bernat Super Value Big Stripes. Okay, so I did my last chain. So I did a single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet in the very next chain. Then I'm supposed to skip one and go into the next one, make a single crochet in that space, in that chain. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go into the next chain and make my single crochet. Just like that. And then I guess I could do another one right in the very end. No. That's how I'm going to end it. Okay. So we're at the end of the row. So now all we have to do is flip this around, and this pattern is so simple. You're going to love it. Because it's easy, and we're going to make a beautiful top. So now you turn your work around, chain 1, and then from here on in, you just repeat what I'm doing. So you go into that chain 3 space, and you're going to work inside the chain 3 space, make a single crochet, like so, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go back inside that chain 3 space and make another single crochet. And that's it. And then we're just going to keep repeating this over and over and over again. How easy is that? So I'll just do a few more on camera. So go into the next chain 3 space right here. Make your single crochet. Just like that. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Go into the next, go into the same chain 3 space. Make another single crochet. And that's it. That's the pattern. I'll do a couple more. Maybe I'll do it till the yarn starts to change so you can see how pretty this is going to be. Go into the next chain 3 space, make a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go back into that chain 3 space, make another single crochet. That's it. Let me just keep going till the color changes. Next, chain 3 space, make your single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Here comes the blue. Yes. I love when the color changes, don't you? Go into that next chain, in the same chain 3 space again, and make a single crochet. I'll do a couple more. Next chain 3 space, go in, make a single crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Go back in that same chain 3 space and make another single crochet. I'll do one more. So go into the next chain 3 space, make a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Go back in, make another single crochet. Look how pretty that's going to be. That is so pretty. So I'm going to keep working this up until I get to the length that I want, and then we're going to start by making the opening for the head. I don't know how you call that. Collar, I guess. Yeah, so I'm going to keep working this up. So you do it the length that you want. You can make it really long, like if you want to wear this top with tights, or if you want to wear it just starting at your waist, you can make it that length. It just depends on how you want to do it. That's the beauty of making your own things at home, making your own crochet pieces. So I'm going to keep working this up, and then I will show you how to do the neck opening and then the back. I'll be back. And I wanted to mention, when you get to the end of this row, just do what we just did when we started. So you make your single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 1 and turn, and then just keep repeating that, always working in these chain 3 spaces. And that's all you do. Just keep repeating this row 2. Okay, so I believe I'm almost done the first panel, and it's looking good. Looking really, really good. I like the way this green just kind of, it's almost like ombre-ish. Goes from a green and then another green and another green and then a blue. It's so, so nice. I'm loving it. I'm loving this pattern. This is where we started. So I have about this much yarn left in that skein, and then I have this skein. So I think I'm going to make this one panel. And now I'm going to show you how I would go about making the second half of this. So let me just find my yarn here. So this is the next row. So now what I'm going to do is, I'll show you. So because I've done this width, I have 22 patterns along. So I looked at this and I thought, let me do 7 patterns, then I'll make my head area, and then I'll do another 7. So I'll just show you that. So it's going to be different depending on the size that you make it. So we just have to remember that for each of these stitches you need, or for each of this pattern, you need 3 chains. So if you were to do yours wider, then you have to calculate for when you're doing the head part, the number of chains, and hopefully this will make sense. So I'm on this row now, where I have to chain 1 and then go in to the chain 3 space, make a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then go back in, and make another single crochet. So that's 1. So I have to do 7 of these. So that's 1. So let me do the next one. Oops. Go into that chain 3 space, make a single crochet, chain 3, go back in and make another single crochet. So that's 2. And then go back in, make a single crochet, chain 3, and then that next chain 3 space, and then go back in that chain 3 space, make another single crochet. So I'm going to do this all the way till I get to the 7th one of these holes. So I will meet you back when I get to that part. When I complete number 7, and then we're going to make the chains and join it to the 7th one and keep doing that. So I'm just going to keep doing this till I get to the 7th one. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've completed 6 patterns, and so now I'm going to do one more on camera, but I just wanted to show you what I did was I counted down from this side to the 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I put a stitch marker there so I'll know that's where I have to start working again, because this area is going to be the part where we're going to make the area for your head. So I'm going to make one more. So go into that chain 3 space, make a single crochet, chain 3, go back in, make your single crochet. So this is going to be one shoulder area, and then now we have to make chains for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 spaces. So because that's a pattern of the pattern needs 3 chains for each 3 chains for each pattern, so there's 8. Let me count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We have to make a chain of 24. So let's just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So this should be enough for the head. If you need more, then you might have to start it here. Depends on your size. But that's how I've calculated it. I have a small head, so it should work for me. If you need more chains, make more chains, but remember you got to do multiples of 3 so that you can continue the pattern on the other side. So let me remove that, and then I'm just going to go in here. So this should be the 7th one from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just want to make sure. So I'm going to make a single crochet in there, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go back inside, make another single crochet, and just carry on this pattern in this manner. Single crochet, chain 3, go back in, single crochet. So I'm going to meet you back at the end of this row. Okay, so I've completed that row, and so now we're starting again, and I'll show you how to work into this area here where we made the area for the head with these chains. So I chained 1 at the beginning, and then I go into that chain 3 space, I make a single crochet, chain 3, go back in, make another single crochet, go back to the next one, make a single crochet, chain 3, go back in, make another single crochet, go back to the next chain 3 space, make a single crochet, chain 3, go back in, make another single, go into the next chain 3 space, make a single, chain 3, and go back inside that chain 3 space, make another single crochet, go into the next, single, chain 3. I love the simplicity of this stitch, and back inside, go to the next one, make a single, chain 3, go back in, make another single crochet, go to the next, make a single crochet, chain 3, go back in, make another single crochet. So now what we do is we're going to work in the second chain. 1, 2, just like at the beginning of the pattern. So you go in that second chain, make a single crochet, and then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go to the next chain right beside it, make a single crochet, and you started that pattern again, just like you did in the foundation row. And then we are going to, let me untangle this yarn here. Don't you just love it when your yarn gets tangled? Just give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So now, I did that. So I did the single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. Then we skip one, go into the next one. Make your single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Go into the next chain right beside it and make another single crochet. So we continue that pattern, see? Right along. And then we just skip this one, go into the next one and make your single crochet, chain 3, go back into the net one right beside it and make your other single crochet in there. You're going to skip this chain, go to the next one, make a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go to the next one and make your next single crochet. This is just like the beginning foundation row. And then we skip the next one, go into the next one. Skip this one, go into this one. Sometimes it's hard to see where you are with these chains. Make another single, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then go to the next one right beside it. So this is the one we just worked in. So we're going to go to the one right beside it and make another single crochet in there. Just like that. Then we're going to skip this one beside it and go to the next one. And make a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so chain 3, and then go to the chain right beside that you just worked in and make another single crochet in there. Just like that. So we're doing that pattern all along the collar, the head area here, and so just carry on. So we did the single crochet here, then we got to skip one and go into the next one. Make a single crochet. Hopefully I'm on camera. In there, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Go to the chain beside. So we just worked in this one, so we're going to go right here, the next one, right beside, and make another single crochet. And then we just, so go, now we worked in this one, we're going to skip this one, go to the next one. So you just skip one in between and just do this again. Just what we've been doing. Single crochet, chain 3, and then go to the one right beside and make your next single crochet in there to make that pattern stitch. So how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So we're on track. Perfect. So now we go to this area again and work into that chain 3 space like we were doing before. So you make your single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet back in that chain 3 space, just like that. Looks good. So just keep doing this, and 1, 2, 3, go back in that chain 3 space, make another single. Oh, and there it goes. The chain, the yarn color is changing. I love when it changes. Go into the next one, make a single crochet, chain 3, go back in, make another single. I'm just going to do this right to the end of the row and go back in, make another single, go to the next chain 3 space, make a single crochet, chain 3, go back in that same space, make another single crochet, go to the next one, single crochet, chain 3, go back in, single crochet. Okay, now we're at the last one. So you go back in there, in that last chain 3 space, make a single, chain 3, go back in, and make a single crochet. Okay, we're at the end of the row. This is looking beautiful. I'm loving it. So we're at the end of the row, so you just flip your work over and then just keep doing the pattern. Just keep doing this pattern. So when you start the new row, you always start with a chain 1, then you go into that chain 3 space, make your single crochet, chain 3, go back into that chain 3 space and make another single crochet. And just carry on in this fashion. I'll do one more on camera and then I think we should be just about done this beautiful top. Make a single crochet, chain 3, go back into that chain 3 space, make another single crochet. And just carry on in this way until you get the length that you like. So carry on and I'll meet you when we're just about done. I'll show you how to finish it up. Okay, so I'm just about done. This is the front panel part, I guess you would call it. There's the hole for your head, neck area. It's got that pretty little ridged look. Not ridged, but kind of shellish looking. So that'll be the front. And then this is the back. So let me just flip this over. So this is the back. And so I'll just go all the way along here so you can see. And it comes down and you've got, again, you've got that beautiful little shelly ridge look. So I'm going to fasten off here. I'm going to, and I'll show you the next step. So I'm just going to fasten off. Oh, I almost pulled it right out. So I just finished this. So I'm going to make just another stitch and then just pull the yarn off, cut the yarn off. So I'll just make a stitch and then cut the yarn off. And I'm really loving the colors of this yarn. So pretty. So what I wanted to do for the front was, because when we started the front, let me just flip this over. It was just, there's not really a ridge look. It's just that chain that we went along and made. So what I want to do is make that ridge, the little shells again, just in the front. So let me grab this yarn and we will attach the yarn, I guess, right here. Right here. This is all the yarn I have left from those two skeins. So it's just the perfect amount to make yourself a beautiful little spring top for the season. So 1, 2, 3, go back in, make a single crochet. So you're going to make that stitch again, but along the bottom of the front panel. So I'm just going to go along, I guess, into that next space here and make my single crochet in there. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go back in, and single crochet. So that again, we're going to have that pretty ridged edging along the bottom. And I'm just doing it in this stitch here in between where these spaces are here. So what I'm doing is I'm going into that actual stitch where right above that space, make my single crochet, chain 3, and then go back into that stitch and make the single crochet. You see, and it all kind of blends in together. And we have the ridged, kind of like, not ridged, but it's like a shell, like I said. That shell look, which I think is pretty to have it in the front as well. So just, if you want, you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I just thought it would look really pretty to do this. And just kind of make everything kind of uniform with this shell stitch. It's sort of like a shell stitch, like a single crochet shell stitch. I don't know the name of the stitch. It's just like a single crochet with chain 3 and single crochet. 1, 2, 3, right? I wasn't counting. So just carry on in this fashion. Finish it off. Go all the way to the end and then fasten off. And I'll show you how I'm going to sew this together. Meet you back. Okay, just want to show you how I'm going to end this bottom trim ridge. So I'm just going to go right into that first stitch that we started this project with and make my single crochet, chain 3, and then go back in, make another single crochet, and that's it. That is it. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love it. I love these colors. Thank you so much, Karen Pruden, for sending me this yarn. I love it. So maybe I'll just go in here and just show you. Just make a slip stitch in there, just to kind of give it a little. Sorry, wasn't even on camera. I just went in here and slip stitched into that. So I'm just gonna fasten off, just like that. And then we're gonna clean up all these loose ends at the end. So now all we have to do is sew the 2 seams together. It's one big piece, and you just have to sew along here, leave some space for your sleeves. So I got to determine exactly where I'm going to start, and then I'll show you how I stitch this together, and we're just about done. Okay, so what I've done is I've flipped my work so that this is the wrong side. So I did it inside out, and I put 2 stitch markers. I determined how big I want my sleeve and exactly where. So try and evenly put your stitch markers in. Actually, you have to put it on the other side as well. So put your stitch markers on each side so that you'll know where to start sewing your seams. So I have to put it on both sides. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've done that. I forgot to put it, I only had it on one side. I don't know why I did that, but I was trying to measure it so that it would be even across, and then I forgot to put it on the other side too. So what I've done is I have my yarn needle and I have threaded it. So we're just going to do a simple stitch along the edge here, and I'm going to start about, just say about right here, and then just stitch along. I don't know how much yarn I need here, so I left it on the ball. I didn't cut it off or anything. So you just go in and out along the edge, just like this, until you get to the bottom, and you seam up one side, and then you seam up the other side. Am I doing this right? Hang on, pull it. There we go. Just like this. So just along the edge. So just go into the next, from one side to the other. Like that. So front to back. and then go to the next stitch and go from back to front. I don't know the name of this. I'm just sewing. I'm not a great seamstress or anything, but this is how I'm going to do this and how I'm demonstrating it. So you can do the same. You can do a single crochet seam if you like. That's acceptable as well. Whatever you find easier, I'd rather just do it this way. So just go along your front and back, going from front to back and then back from back. So now I'm doing back to front again. And then I go in from the front to the back. And just keep doing this till you get to the bottom. And then fasten off and then do the same thing on the other side. So I'll do a couple more on camera just to show you quickly how I'm sewing this together. And then I will let you and myself do the rest off camera. It's pretty simple. Basic sewing. Okay, so I'm just going to carry on in this fashion. See, this is the wrong side. And then you won't be able really to see it too much. It'll all blend in on the other side. That's the right side. So just carry on. And if you want to leave it a little bit open on the bottom, you can. So you can maybe stop stitching it maybe an inch or two if you like that open little, like I don't even know how you call it. It's unsewn. That would be really cute and fashionable as well. If you want that, you can do that. So I'm just going to keep sewing and then I will meet you back. Okay, so it's all done. This one piece, easy to make. This is a very, very easy project. Very beginner friendly. It's one complete piece and then you just sew the sides together. You decide where you want to put your sleeves. And I'm really, really pleased with it. I love the colors. Thank you once again, Karen Pruden, for sending me this beautiful yarn. I won one of her giveaways. She's another fellow crafter. Her channel name is Let's Stitch and Makeup. And I won a giveaway that she did around Christmas time. And this was some of the beautiful yarn that she sent me. And I'm really happy with it. I love the colors. And I can't wait to wear this. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I hope you try it out and make it. I think you'll love it. But it's nice using a variegated yarn because then you get the nice color changes. So anyways, thank you all so much. If you're new here, I would encourage you to please subscribe. And if you want to make the pattern and put your pictures on my Facebook group, I would love to see how yours turned out. I'm really happy with this and I hope you try it out. Thank you once again, and we'll be back with more tutorials, giveaways, vintage patterns, and all the things that I do on my channel. Thank you so much, and we'll be back soon. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Let me show you something.